Okay, let's do the intro. This is the intro. Welcome to the ThatITShow. Please roll the intro and then we'll talk about
The intro.
uh, the intro and the alienation. Okay.
Did you forgot to pick up your purple pill today or something?
No. The whole day I was thinking about birthdays. Uh, the reason why I was thinking about birthdays is not particularly clear right now, but it doesn't matter, anyways. What I was thinking about is that people have started to take birthdays and all the other different occasions for granted.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, when you open the Facebook, the other LinkedIn for all people, uh, you are usually greeted with the number of birthdays that are happening today for everybody who you consider a friend or is a friend or is one of those 2,500 people that you befriended over the years using Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't show up on the on Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
you simply forget about them. And
Okay.
so what has been happening in the last couple of years, and a couple of years, it means probably 10 or so, is that either you start forgetting actual birthday of people who you care about because they don't show up on Facebook. And if it isn't on Facebook, it isn't anywhere because you don't keep track of the time. Or you simply do the thing that I hate the most, and this is the 160 completely unrelated birthday greetings and unrelated messages on Facebook. Happy birthday from people you haven't seen for the last 10 years and you're not going to see anytime soon, if ever in your life again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this is one of the results of what has been happening with the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we were dealing with the technology and we were dealing with how the technology was supposed to work, the one of the things that they were promising us was the brave new world where you don't have to write anything down, everything is written down for you. So you have
Okay.
constant reminders of everybody around you. And for some reason, people started to think that the the same or the thing that actually is available to them, so the list of all the um, let's call them anniversaries because it's not only birthdays, but since the list of everything that people are around them are experiencing is available,
Mm-hmm.
they should just consider sending a single message every year, a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we have become aliens simply because the technology enabled us to become not forget the birthday, not forget the anniversary, not forget the anything. And I think that birthdays maybe not so good of an example as the LinkedIn message. Your work anniversary is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So congrats on your 11th year working for company such and such, or congrats on your certificate, whatever certificate is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about my theory about alienation?
I think that it is incredible how low have we gone since the introduction of the social networks.
But it's not the
In
social networks only. I
no no
think
no
every
I know it's not. I'm just saying that social networks are one of the key drivers and the end result of using them over a longer period of time substantially contributes to that. That's what I'm saying.
but it's not only the social networks. The problem is the integration of them all. Because it's not only that I have a problem with all this information becoming available only on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It's the constant synchronization between Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Outlook and Instagram and whatever the application is that is connected to your phone. So your phone is basically constantly giving you reminders about the people you either don't care about or you care about just enough that you know who they are. Because if I wanted to, and I must admit that I haven't checked in on Facebook for the last whatever months, but if I wanted to, and if I actually did congratulate everything that was popping up every day on my Facebook, I
Hmm.
would probably send 20 happy birthday messages and 10 happy anniversary messages on LinkedIn every day,
Hmm.
which is completely insane. It doesn't make any sense.
Let me follow my train of thought a little bit further, and then we can circle back to what you were saying, and we can expand on it as well. There is another side effect that's happening because of the social networks, and this is where I wanted to go into a little bit of a deeper discussion, which is the fact that basically birthday alerts have now become some sort of an engagement tool. Engagement tool being there is a warning or a message or a notification somebody has a birthday, and then a lot of people like flies contact that person even if without knowing that person. LinkedIn is a perfect example of that because they are in your network, not necessarily on the list of your whatever LinkedIn friends, whatever you want to call them. And then that is something that further drives the amount of time that you spend on the social networks, basically by increasing the amount of activity the daily users um, uh, uh, do on a social network, which then, over a longer period of time leads to all of the other side effects of overusing social networks. But even forgetting about the social networks, for me, the key point of this is that using this as an engagement tool to connect to somebody is such an elaborate um, manipulative tactic, I would say, in a lot of different situations that is just makes me want to puke.
Uh,
Okay,
yes, but the thing is that I'm not. I'm not against using social networks for social networking. But this is not social networking. This is basically just running into random people in a tram or in a bus, saying hi, and then going
telling
on
them
with your life.
their life story.
Telling the short version of your life story and then going on.
People do that a lot.
Yes, and this is the thing that is actually bothering me.
Okay,
Um, I have zero idea why people are even doing this because for example, let me open
because
messages on.
privacy has become a currency. That's why.
Okay, but for example, let me open the my messages, and I see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages that I have in my chat box. So my chat history are not related to my birthday, and then suddenly I have, I don't know, something like 316 messages that are celebrating my birthday. My birthday was 6 months ago. So I almost exclusively get messages that are connected to my birthday. So it's just a norm that you simply send because somebody shows up in your Facebook thread or in your Facebook feed. You just simply say, "Okay, happy birthday to you." You
Hmm.
don't even care about the person,
Hmm.
and this is this uh, complete lack of empathy is what is a problem, because this is pseudo empathy. This is something that people are feeling like, okay, I did remember to wish him happy birthday, but you didn't do nothing. You
Hmm.
didn't talk to the person. You didn't call the person. You didn't speak to them for the last 10 years.
Hmm. And then,
So,
for example, the next step in that process is implications in terms of the privacy of having the publicly available birthday data. There are known mathematical algorithms that can help you, track users' passwords based on the availability of their birthday data.
Speaking of the passwords, I was reminded today that not everybody is paranoid as me, because I had to share a password with my wife for something, and she asked me to tell her the password. I said, I need to copy and paste it to you. She said, no, 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 no. I just tell it what the password is.
Hmm.
And the password is 32 alphanumerical characters, completely random generated.
Of
So I said,
course.
no, 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 no. We are on the different levels. Just believe me, just copy paste it. I'll change it later, but just copy paste it.
Hmm.
Uh, but the thing is that we have seen a lot of things that the social networks did wrong to the humanity. We have seen brain rot. We have seen complete destruction of actual, I'm not going to say friendships, but relationships when it comes to actually hanging around.
Hmm.
Because we are missing the let's be in the same place, in the same space, in the same time frame, and in the same mind frame at the same time without actually talking to other people.
Hmm.
And this is something that is bothering me, and I must say that it is bothering me quite a bit.
Okay, then let me add another set of, let's say, thoughts to the process. People usually use this, mobile device, um, some, let's say, as some kind of a helper, and they input a lot of data, stuff like their name, their surname, their email address, their location, their birthdays, one of the things that oftentimes people also share, and whatnot. And then all of that data, for example, via some integrations, gets shared again as an example with Active Directory and then Microsoft Office 365 and whatnot.
Yes?
That leads to another subculture of fakeness in terms of the, birthdays, birthday wishes, birthday, I don't know, cards and whatever you want to call them, which is at what point in the development of our society did we decide that people who work together are almost mandated to be good in terms of like friends or in private and hang out and whatnot. This is what I've been noticing a lot in a lot of companies in the past 5 years. It's a lot of things in the modern day enterprise have become about vibe and the after office hours drinks and about hanging out and exchanging experiences over some kind of a beverage or whatever. It can be something like a small team building or whatever the hell, meaning to kind of like artificially connect people who usually wouldn't connect in a lot of different use cases. At which point did we decide that personal relationship is a guarantee or whatever for a good professional relationship? And I have my own theory about this, which is that the modern enterprises use that as a manipulation tool. That's just it.
No, I'm not. I don't even think that they're using this as a manipulation tool. I don't think that the manipulation itself is part of the idea. I think that what is happening is that the people who are using this data uh, are the same ones that are slowly eroding the difference between working and resting.
Mm-hmm.
And since everything is blurry right now,
Mm-hmm.
so we were having coffee with a colleague of ours today. You remember this? And
Mm-hmm.
she said one interesting thing that she's only talking to people who are listed as available on the messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't remember when was the last time that I actually changed my status.
Me neither.
And the reason why I didn't, why I'm not changing the status, is not the same reason the people actually think they are. It is. The reason is because I want the distinction between me being active and me being not active to be as blurry as possible.
By the way, I loved your story about my VoIP phone in the old office. while we're talking about this. Do you know how the Cisco phone in the old office on our previous location on my desk was set up?
It was completely silent.
It was silent, and what else? Which status was on it?
D&D?
It was DND for all eternity.
Yes, but the thing is that I noticed that my main mobile phone is almost always on D&D
Okay.
because I am so used to having my smartwatch on my wrist
Mm-hmm.
that I don't have the ringer turned on for the last couple of years. And then funny thing happens because from time to time I forget to charge up my smartwatch. And then I go out without the watch. My phone is set to only notify me on the watch. So suddenly I have a lot of missed calls.
Mm-hmm.
And it used to bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I stopped caring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had a flurry of calls in the last couple of days because, as you probably know, I bought a car, but
Mm-hmm.
so I had to do a lot of paperwork and a lot of talking to different people. And I'm going to. I promise that I'm going to make an episode out of it because what I did is completely out of what usually people do. I'm just going to,
Mm-hmm.
give you a sneak preview. I sent one hate mail and three recommendation letters for the people who were helping me.
Cool.
I called the person who was selling me the car and who was helping me go through all the paperwork and everything else because she actually made a lot of effort to help me. I
Mm-hmm.
called her and asked her, "Do you have the address of your superior?" And she was completely out of her mind because she didn't know why do I want to talk to her superior. And she just said, "Can I provide a positive feedback? Can I actually get the email and provide some positive feedback for you?" And she was so confused that I'm doing this that she didn't know what to say because nobody provides positive feedbacks anyway.
Yeah, that's definitely mostly true. Okay. Then let's say another thought that popped into my mind. I was writing them down as fast as they were coming into my thought process. Automated birthday wishes via bot scripts and whatever. I've noticed this happening. Well, not all that much to me, but to people who are much more, enthused about the social networks than me. Translation have way more connections on them and whatnot, and they complained over the past year or two more and more about this because bots are everywhere. As I'm sure you know, it doesn't have to be an AI bot; it's just a bot, and that can also be used in a variety of different ways. To exchange conversation with something that's as fake as it is, and especially today in the age of AI, a lot of things can get misused. Let's be
No, no, no,
polite.
but it's not only about misuse. I'm more against complete lack of humanity and empathy in all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, the insurance companies and banks wishing you happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't care. I'm paying for the service.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my gas company to wish me happy birthday. I want 10% off from my next bill. If you want to wish me happy birthday, give me something that is tangible that I can actually depend on. I
I
don't
rem-
care about this piece of paper.
I remember last year one very peculiar thing happening to me on my birthday. Uh, a day before my birthday, I was uh, having a I had an email session with one of my partners from abroad to deliver some specialist training, and they were looking for somebody who can replace somebody who cannot do it for a variety of reasons, and they were on a very tight schedule because it was exactly like this week, like it was Thursday, and they needed to have that covered by Monday. And I said it was exactly at the same time of the year, so plus minus a couple of days. And I told them, yes, I can fill it in. Just send me the relevant information. I can do that for you, no problem. And I've been working with this company for many, many, many years now. And everything went smoothly. They gave me the necessary information. I received an email with all of the, details about the course and the platform online to do the course and the people who are going to be attending, the usual stuff. But also, the day after that was my birthday, and they somehow got a hold of information that it was my birthday. I don't know how, and sent me a reply to my previous email in which I stated, "Yes, I can do that for you. Just send me the details, and we'll make it work." And wished me a happy birthday. And apart from congratulations, they told me they're very, very thankful that I was able to jump in and solve this problem for them because they were getting desperate. This is not necessarily what I was talking about. So I don't think that this is some kind of a heavy manipulation or whatnot. There are times in which this kind of goes one with another because of the, randomness of time. It happened because it was at that time of the year, so everything was cool. But that actually was a pleasant surprise.
No, but the thing is that I have noticed that as soon as you move away from the usual social networking part, talking on Facebook, lying on LinkedIn, and faking your life on Instagram, you suddenly realize that you can actually talk to people.
Hmm.
One of the best support calls that I had, in which I needed the support, it's not that the support was given by me, but I actually needed the support. And I'm going to name the company because they were amazing. It was using Perforce,
Hmm.
Helix Core Perforce, so the source code storage solution and everything else. They have since become basically one-stop shop for everything that you need to work as a development company. But anyways, I had a problem on Christmas Eve,
Hmm.
and since I didn't have anything other to do other than uh, actually send an email because we had a huge problem because the system crashed. I sent an email on Christmas Eve and I said, I know it's Christmas Eve. I don't expect any response before the Christmas is off, uh, because nobody sane is going to reply to you on Christmas. And I said, whenever you have the time, can somebody contact me and help me fix this thing? And the it was, I'm not going to call it, it was a showstopper, but it was a critical bug. So
Hmm.
basically, it stopped us from working. We were probably able to do 50% of the what we were usually able to do. So fast forward to 2 hours, not 2 weeks, but
Hmm.
2 hours. 10 o'clock, Christmas Eve. I get a phone call, not a Zoom call, not
Hmm.
a Teams call, a phone call on my phone. And it's 10 o'clock in the evening. And I answer. There is a French guy calling me, and he says, hey, hello. Did you call about the support for Deeper Force? I said, yes. And he said, you know, I'm the person on call. Nobody else put in a ticket. I'm actually bored. So let's
Hmm.
just do this. Let's just fix this thing because I need something to do because I'm away from the family. And then we kept on talking on Zoom for probably 4 hours or so. Because we were talking about the job, we were talking about the things. He fixed all the problems that I had. We were talking about the Christmas and everything else. And I must say that this was one of the most uh, gratifying and fulfilling support calls that I ever had,
Hmm.
because it showed that when you share the common misery, it's not the thing that it's only Christmas, but you know that he knows it's Christmas, he's on call. For me it's Christmas, I'm on call, so let's just be in this together and let's try to make our lives better.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember that situation. You were discussing it with me, and I was actually utterly impressed that that support happened.
Yes,
I know
but the
you.
thing, yes, yes.
I mean, this was a very critical problem for you. So, and you are paying for support as well. So that
Yes,
should be
but
taken.
Yes, but I always treat support people as actual people. I don't think that support should be something that should be a given. Okay, depending on the company. For example, I must say that I got probably the one of the best support calls that I had was with Perforce.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, strong second was Google,
Mm-hmm.
because if you have any paid service on Google, their support is excellent. You are able to get the hang of the support in probably a couple of minutes at most. And with the worst support that they got was from Microsoft and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon support can last for weeks.
I
They have,
had I had a very nasty situation with them last year.
yes,
Yeah,
sir, you
I
remember?
remember.
I think we were talking about this thing.
Yeah, it has a very nasty. Actually, no, that was something else. I'm talking about AWS now.
Oh, okay.
I asked them specifically and gave them permission because they can do it to enter my virtual machine and make it boot and change the root password and then give me a phone call so that I can write that root password down because there is no way I can get to it for a variety of reasons that are not necessarily really disclosable. It took me 2 weeks to work that out with their customer support.
I'm going to say that uh, for the last couple of the weeks, because I was doing some things, Hetzner got me so spoiled when it comes to user support and for the ability to actually deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Because I needed to do some things. Basically, a couple of my friends were doing some developing, and by friends I actually mean friends, no particular client, but they did do something. They were trying to do some survey, whatever they
Mm-hmm.
needed to do. There was a front end, a back end, and a database. So the classical web application, and it took me something like 11 minutes to put it up on Hetzner
Mm-hmm.
for some insanely small amount of money. I don't know, €8 per a month or something. And I was imagining what would happen if I would try to do this on AVS,
Mm-hmm.
because it would probably get it took me a couple of hours, and I would probably have to do a lot of reconfiguration, a lot of deployment, a lot of connection of different services, and so on. And I think that we have reached the post cloud professional time.
Mm-hmm.
So we have reached a point in time where even us who are working as DevOps don't want to see the whole cloud.
Mm-hmm.
We want the abstraction. We want to be
Mm-hmm.
able to do. Sometimes we actually need one-click install machines that are able to be online in a couple of seconds and then are usable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go through which region do you want, which version do you want, which image do you want, how do you want it, how long do you want it, what storage do you want. I would just say, I need the machine. I need the simplest machine that you can give me. Please deploy it. And that's it.
Mm-hmm. You know what? The logical next extension of what I was talking about with, integration with Active Directory, Office 365, online platform, social media, whatnot, that I'm dreading, and I know that a lot of companies have this, is having an internal HR system with birthdays so that you know HR start sending you birthday wishes and small gifts and presents and whatnots. I dread the situation of being in that situation in any company. I'm not talking about our company right now. I'm talking about actually I know quite a few people who have that type of shit in their corporate environment, which is annoying as hell.
But the thing is that I must say that I realize why do they have it, because
Hmm.
this is the HR's way of trying to emulate people.
Hmm.
So the false empathy and the false we are all this together feeling is something that is enforced by using methods like this. So I don't see a reason why we should even care about those. But
Hmm.
having said that, let me just tell you, I ordered something. I wanted to make you laugh. Just give me a second.
Was it something while we're on the topic of birthdays? You know what is an extension that pisses me off to no end? When I start
Uh,
getting rewards, coupons, and loyalty programs messages on birthday.
as I said, companies wishing me birthday. So you can
Jesus
buy
Christ.
you can buy for your birthday. You can buy hand cream for 10% off.
Hand cream. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, or wrinkle cream.
I'm coming slowly to that age. You're already there.
Yes, I'm way past wrinkle cream page. But so what I actually got was this. I'm going to put it in the chat, expecting for you to give me your honest opinion, because I'm going to do a switcheroo.
Okay, let me check. Bluetooth dialer.
Yes.
What's the use case for this? Please enlighten me, oh, the enlightened one.
So you're going to put probably the one of these images. So basically, what this is this is the smallest mobile phone that you can have. It runs on 2G network. It is capable of doing a SIM card, and also it acts as the Bluetooth headset. So that you
Okay.
can you can actually have your primary phone somewhere on your person, but use only this as a dumb phone. It actually says in the description, it says that the OS is dumb phone OS.
For the love of everything that is holy, is there a limit to the amount of shit that you can find that's utterly useless?
Uh, Given enough time, no.
Yeah, you don't need time. You're already talented and have a lot of experience.
No, 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 no. I wanted to have this because for only 12 euros, I'm going to have a dumb phone that is going to be capable of actually uh, emulate emulating a phone without anything on it.
Hmm.
It doesn't even have an MP3 player.
Okay, that's sacrilege now.
So this is just a phone. The only thing it has is automatic call recording, which for
That's
some
actually very, very useful nowadays.
yes.
I'm
So
I'm becoming more and more aware of different reasons why this is useful. Sorry to say that out loud, but it's true.
uh,
Especially recently,
and the reason why I bought it is because this is actually a keychain.
you bought that.
Yes, it's on its way. It is going to be my keychain for the on my actual keys.
You are insane, certifiably insane.
Yes, I'm completely fine with this. I'm completely
But
fine with this. I had a discussion today about the insanity of it all, and then I decided that in today's world, being certifiable insane is completely valid.
actually desirable at times.
It can actually give you a political position. So uh,
Yes, you, Mr. Politics.
no, no, no. I'm going to go with uh, the thing that I was talking about. Um, I was talking about journalism a couple of days ago. I don't know if it's in the group when with you or with somebody else. I think it was
It
somebody
was,
else,
yeah.
and I said that the only two groups of people that had huge egos and almost nothing to show for it were politicians and journalists.
Hmm.
And the main difference is between those is that the journalists are also poor,
Okay. I
and that's
watched
it.
I watched a short video today in our local language in which one of the professors was doing a lecture. It is a college actually, the lecture in which he was saying, like, you young people all constantly argue that us older people, or mid-aged people, that we are all corrupted, and that we're stealing money, and that politicians are stealing money, and everybody and whatnot. Okay, and then he says, how many of you did take the tram without paying the ticket today? And the basic conclusion is that it's not the problem from the mind of today's young people. A lot of them is not the problem is not the fact that somebody is stealing. It's because somebody else is stealing billions and they are only stealing a few scraps here and there, which sounds awfully close to being correct.
No, but the thing is that I had a similar discussion a couple of days ago, because there was one of those European fund fraud cases, pension, whatever, and without going into any details because they are not important right now. The thing was that the amount that was stolen was something like 3,000 euros or something.
Hmm.
And I was talking to a guy, and we were discussing about how this thing is going, and what is the idea behind it, and what was the reason why this happened, and so on and so on. And he said that why would anybody prosecute somebody for only 3,000 euros?
Hmm.
And this got us started into how much money do you need to steal in our country to be actually considered a criminal?
Okay.
So, how much money do you think that is enough for somebody, for an average person, to say, okay, this is theft?
Hmm.
Because for some reason, when you're stealing public money and you're stealing only 2 or 3,000 euros, they're just peanuts. So you are completely fine with it.
Hmm.
And we came to a point that probably people are not even considering nothing under 10,000 euros stealing.
I had a very funny situation on the topic yesterday. I told you
Yes.
about this today, but just want to share this with the audience. The vending machine situation. So yesterday I
Yes.
or 2 days ago I went to the vending machines and bought two sparkling waters, and I because I was using the real money, I got some change, some roughly euro 60 or euro 40, and I went into the box where the change was, and I found my euro 60 or 40 whatever plus 440 there.
Okay.
My golden rule in life, while we're talking about stealing, is that I don't want to steal anything from anybody else, but I'm also not giving away anything that I own to anybody else. So I took that 4 euros 40 and brought it to somebody, and that somebody decided, oh yay, I'm going to have some coffee.
Free money.
Yes, free money.
But I wouldn't even consider this stealing, on the other hand, because somebody
Okay.
forgot it. It's basically the same as you finding it on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say that a couple of times I was the person finding money. I know that a long, 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 long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and by a long time ago, I mean I was maybe in the second grade, or third grade. While I was walking home, I found a bunch of uh, coupons. Do
Mm-hmm.
you remember those coupons that were given since you were born in the other country?
Mm-hmm.
So during the New Year's days, people were given coupons for certain stores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So
know.
this one was the one called Nama, and there were coupons for Nama that were basically, it was quite an amount of money. It was something like, let's say, 20% of the average monthly wage. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't a small amount of money. And I came home, went to my grandmother and said, I found this. She asked me where. It was on my way out to the school. It was evening, I remember. And there was a small note that just said something like, I don't know, let's say John on it.
Mm-hmm.
And due to she being my grandmother and using the grandmother network that exists in every decent part of the town.
Mm-hmm.
She actually find who the John was probably in under 15 minutes. Who the John was who lost his coupons, and he gave them back. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she gave them back, and then
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I didn't care about trying to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that, and this has stuck with me since then. I don't care about when I find something that does not don't belong to me. I don't care about keeping it because I don't consider this thing mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like for me, it's like finding a rock, but a rock with a purpose that I need to get back. So it doesn't hold any financial value for me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that I was talking a couple of times with people, and some people don't understand this outlook on life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me neither.
Some people just say, "Okay, you found free money," but it's not free. It's it's just the you just found something that does not belong to you, and you should make at least an effort to try to bring it back. Okay, if I found a huge suitcase filled with small unmarked bills containing a couple of million of dollars, I would probably reconsider my life choices. But this would be something that I wouldn't disclose publicly on the podcast. So there is always a price.
That being said, you just gave me an idea. So
Yes.
you got the new car. So let's say that your car has a birthday. Okay,
Yes. It was.
reborn today or
No,
yesterday.
no, no. It was yesterday.
Okay,
Should I
that
buy the
means
cake?
no. You're going to do me a favor and drive me somewhere on Monday very early in the morning
Why?
because you have to christen the car. Because you have to get the cake.
Oh, so let's go get the cake for the car.
Yes.
Okay, so on Monday morning we are going to go and have the coffee on your usual coffee spot and eat the sugary things that are being sold there. Anyways, I think that we have actually made an episode that made sense.
I don't know. Would you like to receive virtual cakes for your birthday? Let's say in the Teams chat provided by some kind of an AI chatbot.
No, but no, you know what I did to people who annoyed me on their birthday? On their birthday?
You blacklist them.
No, 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 no. It's much better. You send them a telegram.
Okay, please
You
go
can
on.
actually send telegrams even now.
Yeah.
So imagine calling a telegram service right now, and then getting the urgent telegram sent with the happy birthday message to somebody.
You old school squared.
Yes, but I actually did it a couple of times, and I timed it so that they receive it at some awful time, like 11 o'clock in the evening, with with the usual stuff when people, because old people, I don't know, it's a cultural thing, but I don't know how it is in different cultures, but the old people in Croatia, when they see a telegram being delivered,
Hmm.
it's usually either an extremely good news or extremely bad news. So delivering a telegram to a person to their house at 11 o'clock in the evening,
Not the
it's
best of all
hilarious.
idea. Yeah.
No, it
Yes.
is
Yeah,
hilarious.
hilarious. Yeah. I should try to do that to you sometime.
No, no, no. It's easy. Because, it's New Year's Eve, so nobody actually notices it. No notices it. But for the people who are born in the normal, regular, non-important days, as I said, this is hilarious.
Let's say that you have a birthday. How do you know that? How do you know when your next birthday is coming?
I honestly think that if I had a birthday that was not on New Year's Eve, I wouldn't remember my birthday. I'm almost completely sure.
No, but I know that. But actually, to kind of broaden the point, How do we know that the mathematics and physics are correct in this sense?
I think that this is the same thing as with the tooth fairy and the Christmas. It just somebody
Embedded deeply in us when we were young.
no. Somebody decided that you get a day for yourself, and this is the day that everybody celebrates you as you. And then sometimes
Apart from
along
your bosses, of course.
no, but somewhere along the lines, your parents get too old, and they stopped caring about your birthday, or don't even remember it, and nobody else cares enough, and suddenly you are stuck with a date that you don't know what to do with. So you just go along with the flow and say, okay, it's my birthday today. And I
Hmm.
think that this is just one of those things that actually should be banned after your, let's say, 20th birthday.
Or some arbitrary number that fits your whatever, thought process.
Yes, but also I'm also the one with the controversial idea of marriage being a contract that needs to be renewed by both sides every 2 years.
Yes. Yeah, that's a funny one.
Yes, but I'm completely on it. And the thing is that when I was talking to people about alienation, and about how the I just lost lost the
Stereo.
headphone.
You are mono.
Yes, I'm on it now. But the thing is that I was talking about people about to people about alienation and different social network, and they said, "But how would I know if when somebody's birthday is if I didn't have social networking?" And I said, "You actually would need to care.
Yeah.
There is a concept. You actually caring about somebody enough so that you actually know where the birthday is,
And for
or
everything else, there's a calendar.
yes, when everything else there is a calendar. Just let me find my headphone because I have cats." And either I find the headphone or the headphone is going to go away.
Or the headphone is going to be eaten and swallowed by the cats.
No. It's being actively searched for as we speak. So okay, there it goes. Now it works
Okay.
because the cats actually saw it, and it's not that it's going to be eaten. The thing is that I like having stereo sound.
Oh, poor you.
Yes, yes, I know.
Yeah. You spoiled with birthday on New Year's Eve.
No, just give me a second. For some reason, I must say that I'm getting old, and the main way that I know that I'm getting old is that I'm actively forgetting how to work with different things. So uh, I don't um, I don't know about you, but um, okay, you're the wrong person. You're not buying the newest gadgets usually. Uh, so, for example, I have these headphones for the last year and a half.
Hmm.
I have zero idea what the gestures are.
Okay.
I don't know how to go to the next song, how to turn the volume down, how to turn the volume up. I use the phone,
Hmm.
and for some reason, from time to time, it just actually starts playing something
Hmm.
from some source that is going to connect.
That's what Android phone does regularly.
Yes, but on the iPhone, it is supposed to be regulated by the headphones, and I have zero idea how it's done.
You'll learn by your next birthday.
Yes, and I must say that when it comes to the last topic that I want to talk about is golly, how new cars are complicated.
Dot. Next episode.
Yes, those are not next episode, but I'm going to just go and with a sneak preview. I opened the application. It gave me, I would go with probably 30 different abbreviations for different technologies, s-
Subsystems.
which some of them are complete and utter nonsense. For example, there is a technology that automatically starts closing the windows if the car detects the crash,
Hmm.
which I'm completely fine with the idea of, but usually the crashes happen quite a bit faster than it takes to close the windows.
Hmm.
if I have the time to close the window completely, I usually can avoid the crash. So the technology that actively closes the windows makes zero sense to me.
And more about that in the next episode, as I
In the
said.
next episode, yes, as you said. So we haven't decided on the name. We need to decide on the name.
Yes, we'll do that offline.
No, 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 no. We need to put the name on the end.
We
Uh,
don't. No, we don't. What? You're going to pronounce me being a buzzkill?
no, no, no. I'm just going to go with the name, and then you can decide that this is not going to be it. But let's call this the alienation attack episode.
Alienation attack.
Yes. So do the wells, things walking around the earth and destroying people with race, because the last thumbnail with the lasers went pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
So let's stick
It's
with the lasers.
Let's stick with the lasers. Okay, done.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. So thank you for being with us. This has been a pleasure for us and
yes, blessed relief.
blessed relief for us. I think that it is slowly showing that the end of the lectures and end of the school
Academic
year is
school year,
upon
yeah.
us. So that we are being, we have a space in our hearts to talk to each other and to be nice and to smile and so on. Anyways,
Different topic.
different topic. Thank you
Okay,
for being with us and see you next time.
see ya.
See you. Bye.
Bye.